One day while out walking, Tess's father, Jack Derbyfield, learns that he comes from the noble d'Urberville family. He gets excited by the idea of being rich, and so to celebrate he gets very drunk. He is too drunk to go to the market to make money the next day, so Tess volunteers to take the family horse. She falls asleep at the reins and wakes up to find that the horse has been impaled on a cart and it dies. Tess feels guilty over the death of the family's only source of income, so she decides to go work for their distant rich d'Urberville relatives. Her cousin, Alec, falls in love with her and pursues her relentlessly. One day as Tess returns from town, she encounters an angry group of women, one of whom is in love with Alec. Alec comes and rescues her, but on the way home takes her through the woods where he drugs and rapes her. Tess returns home and a few months later gives birth to Alec's baby. The baby, Sorrow, becomes sick, but Tess's father will not allow it to be blessed by a priest because he doesn't want anyone knowing of this shameful thing. The baby dies and Tess buries him. 2 years later, Tess now works at Talbothay Dairy, where no one knows her past. She makes friends with 3 girls named Iz, Reddy, and Marion. She catches the eye of Angel Clare, and after a brief courtship he asks her to marry him. She is scared to answer because he thinks she's a virgin and doesn't want him to find out the truth. Tess finally agrees to marry him, but is still consumed with anxiety over Angel finding out about her past. Her mother tells her to keep quiet so as not to ruin the marriage. On their wedding night, Angel confesses he once slept with an older woman in London, and Tess takes this as a sign that it's okay to tell him about her past. Angel is appalled by the fact that Tess is not pure. She is devastated by his reaction and suggests that they take some time apart. Angel goes to Brazil in search of farmland and gives Tess some money, saying he will send for her, and Tess begins working at Flintcomb Ash Farm with Marion and Iz. One day, Tess attempts to visit Angel's extremely religious family, who disapproved of their marriage from the start. On her way, she overhears a preacher and is shocked to discover a supposedly reformed Alec d'Urberville. Alec falls in love with her again and continues pursuing her, even going so far as to quit preaching to be with her. Tess learns that her parents are sick, and when her father dies, her family is evicted from their home. Alec offers to house them, but Tess refuses and writes to Angel, who she doesn't know is sick in Brazil. She then realizes he is the one who wronged her and tries to forget him, without knowing he is heading back from Brazil full of regret over how he treated her. Angel returns home to find that Tess is given in to Alec and is now his mistress. Tess becomes mad at Alec for lying and telling her Angel would never return, and then does something shocking completely against her character with major repercussions, which you'll have to read to find out.